Now, one of the top performances we've seen around college football this year belongs to number 5, Iowa. They're taking on Maryland. The question is, nobody's talking about them. Are they good enough to actually be a playoff team? Sam Acho, what are your thoughts on Iowa?
Yeah, Iowa is good enough to be a playoff team. Here's the thing about Iowa. Iowa doesn't lose games. They let you lose the games for them. They're a fun defense to watch. They force turnovers. They have 9 turnovers so far this season, and they score on defense. Spencer Petras doesn't do a lot, but he doesn't need to. They play fundamentally sound football on the offensive side of the ball. They don't make mistakes, and then they score on defense. You got guys like Van Valkenburg, number 97, who knows how to play the game of football. And then you got just guys, Riley Moss, just around the football. Like, that's what I see this team when I watch them. So I get excited about Iowa. And then you see it, you say, okay, they don't really have a great dominant offense and defense. You know, it's kind of a boring football team, but they consistently win. You saw it against Iowa State, consistently win against Indiana. They make you make the mistakes, and then they do the rest.
I got you, and it sounds really, really good, but at some point you will have to outscore people, and their offense just leaves a lot to be desired. You saw it last week at Colorado State. I mean, I don't know that they got enough firepower. I think defensively, we think about it going against a team like Ohio State. I don't think Ohio State's great defensively, but it's obviously weakness on weakness. That offense is going to score. So tonight, going against Italia, Tungavalo, can they put some points up? And if Iowa has to score, some week and get in a little bit of a shootout, can they do it? I don't think they can. I don't think they can run the table. I think they have to play like Sam just said, was play really, really good defense, play good special teams, create turnovers. But what about those games when you don't have that? It will happen on your schedule. Do you have enough offense? I don't think they do to go undefeated and be a national champion.
Yeah, Acho, that raises a good question. I'll steal this from Harry Douglas that I work with all the time digitally. Like, there's a question about whether they have the speed and athleticism. Can you just be fundamentally sound and win games against better athletes with better speed?
Yeah, that's the question, and that's the question Iowa has not been able to answer, if we're just being realistic. They haven't been able to beat those big teams. But if you go and look at their schedule, they could run the table. Like, it's as simple as that. The way they're playing football, they could run the table. Offensively, they don't have any offense. As simple as that. They don't ask Spencer Petras to do a lot, but he doesn't need to right now.
All right, Acho, who you got in the game?
I got Iowa.
Pollack, who you got in the game?
I got Iowa, too. I got questions about Maryland's offensive line and if they'll run the ball consistently. But I do think it'll be a close game.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.